The next question is, some believers believed God is going to renew this earth and everything in it, not to take us to somewhere called heaven. According to the book of Revelation chapter 21 from verse 1 to 5 and 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13 to 14 and also Isaiah 55 verse 17. Is it true? Now, the person did not actually say some believers. He mentioned a church, but I decided to remove the church name and fix it this way.
Okay.
Yes, because we are online, live. So that is why I fixed it this way.
Yes, it's true that we are going to remain here. Yes. There is what they call the white throne judgment. There are two judgments that are coming. The first judgment, where separation of sinners, goats from the sheep. Are you following me now? If you can, put it up so that they can see the place. The white throne, find it. The one that you are familiar with is a judgment that happens is when God separates the sheep from the goat. That is the sinners from the unbelievers from the believers. Now, when God had done that, they will now send those guys to hell. Are you following me now? That the hell itself, death, hell will be judged. Are you following me now? So the two major things that are stigma or that are a problem, yes, stigma to man, to human nature, death and hell. Because it is sin that brings the presence of death, and then the repercussion of sin, which is death, the end is hell. Are you following me? So that very day they will be judged. Now they will be judged into the lake of fire. Now after that thing, there will be 1,000 years that you will have with everyone. No one will die. So that 1,000 years that nobody had ever entered, we will enter it. That's the first gift that God will give everybody. Everybody will enjoy it. And guess where we will be? We will be here on earth. So there will be no death. There will be no hell. It means that there will be no sin. Because the one that makes you to sin has been judged. So those who have died will resurrect. You will meet them again. Those who didn't live their life well, they will go to the lake of fire. Those who died righteously, they will come alive again, and you will remain in that 1 year of celebration. 1,000 years, 1,000 years of celebration. Then after the 1,000 years, God will come. That is where we will now appear before the white throne. Then they will begin to separate those who walked. Now some of you will say, at least I will enjoy 1,000 years. It no matter. It does. Because the Bible says a day is like 1,000 years before the Lord. So it may not last as long as you are because you are not living within the frequency of God, not of this world. Everything has been judged. So it can look like 1 minute. Are you following me now? So that some people will not say, at least I'll stay 1,000 years. Now, then there will now be separation. Those who walked, that is where our walk will be tested. That's where you will see the manifestation of the trophy that Paul spoke of. He said, and there are those who will receive trophy. They will receive crowns. That's when you will see. That's when you will be, if you are not careful, you will become my house help. And I no go mind. If they will say you are my house help as your pastor, I will look at you and look at the years in TSI that will be praying and preaching and you are not hearing. Then I will give you walk and walk. You walk in my house. I will now call some pastors and say, do you need workers? Can you carry this person? Those are, the works are mentioned in the Bible. Service. That people, that they keep preaching, talking every day. You enter churches, people are talking about it. The world are now building rebellious people not to listen. That is what will actually be weighed. They will weigh those things. And when they weigh them, then if it passes through the fire and doesn't burn out, the Bible says you will be given crown. But it will now be weighed. We will now see how much it is and the quality will now determine the kind of crown you will wear, the kind of trophy you will be given. If it burns down, so you will now have a hut as a house. Maybe in that hut self, you are even a house help in that hut again. The house no fine, and you are still house help inside that place, and you still call the person in that hut Oga. God forbid. Do you understand? So there is actually that thing, but we will ascend to heaven. We will ascend to heaven. However, we will stay 1,000 years on earth before we ascend heaven.